All right, so students ask us all the time, like, how did you find your major? And it's really funny to me because I actually bounced around on my majors a lot, but when I really figured out what my major was, I fell in love with it. So I started off as a business administration major at Maricosta, and then I switched to mathematics, believe it or not. And so I actually have an AA in mathematics, but then when I transferred to UCSD, that's when I found ethnic studies. Ethnic studies I fell head over heels in love with, and I knew this. I knew I loved it because I was like, yo, I need to do this. And I loved it so much that I forgot why I was a math major in the first place. I was a math major because I was a slow reader and I was a bad writer. And so ethnic studies is reading and writing intensive. And so I was like, but I didn't even care. I was like, I knew I had to do this. And so that's how I decided my major. So Ant, how about you?
For me, I always wanted to go into journalism. Mm-hmm. So the school that I got accepted for a track scholarship didn't really have a journalism program. The closest thing was communication, which dealt with a lot of theory. I went from communication to sort of finding my way into, studies of privilege, race, class, gender, intercultural communication specifically. Mm-hmm. So when I came back for my master's, sociology was a good fit as it dealt with a lot of those things. Well, that was the time I started really writing poetry. So sociology being this very social science thing, mm-hmm. and then this artistic thing, that's when I came into contact with cultural studies, which used art and popular culture as a text, which was what I was doing on the poetry side. Mm-hmm. But a lot of the theory work that I was getting from sociology, that's also in cultural studies. So it really was a process of just finding my way through the field, at the margins of all the field, until I found a real space that I enjoy. Like you say, you find something that regardless of what your weaknesses are, you still want to be involved in that work and the research. That's when you know you're in a good place.